Ups for Columbus to announce what's happening with the team. Any speculation here?
I just like that they have a young team, and to continue to keep both these picks, I think would be wise, as I like the direction they're going.
They need defense. Remember, Seth Jones was traded out of there. They're doing a lot with Brad Werenski, Zach Werenski. They need defense there.
Bonjour. Merci beaucoup à la belle ville Montreal. Yes, you have a beautiful city. Thank you very much to the Molson family for putting on and hosting a great time. We would like to say hello to our fans at Pins Easton. Thank you very much, Fifth Line, for being great supporters. With our first pick, I would like to introduce our general manager, Jarmo Kekalainen.
With the 6th overall pick, the Columbus Blue Jackets are proud to select from Czech Pilsen, David Jiricek.
Fantastic emotion there with David Jiricek, the Chechnya. Am I saying that right? Czechia, there we go. Right-handed D-man. As you alluded to, Pierre, they do go with a D-man. Jason, your thoughts on this selection?
Big, tall, lean, right-shot defenseman. These guys are a commodity when they become pros. He's not a one-trick pony. He can do things offensively. For his reach and his length in his game, he makes plays close to his body. I call them pocket plays. So he's elusive in tight areas. He can walk the line in the offensive zone. He's got a big shot. His balance and his strength, his core strength, has a long way to go to be an NHL-ready defenseman. But this is a sound pick in this slot.
Sam, I have a question for you. He had knee surgery this year. How does he come out of that?
Well, I think he came out of it at the end of the year. He was able to get into some games and actually played 5 of the 10 games that Czechia played in the men's worlds. That was hugely important for his confidence and knowing just what it's going to take to move forward. And you talk about building that strength, that's going to be huge to avoid future injuries.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the thing. He needs more volume, right? And is it going to take place over in Europe again next year? Or is this a player that we'll see in North America to further his development? Time will tell.
Probably not ready to play in the NHL just yet, but a guy, especially coming off a year where he had that knee injury, happened against Canada at the World Juniors. Great to see him come back and apply himself, though, in the men's worlds.
All right, Jeff.
So last year at the draft, an absolute bonanza for the Columbus Blue Jackets and their general manager, Jarmo Kekalainen, Kent Johnson and Cole Sillinger. Now Kent Johnson is a legit pro. That's 1-2 for that team. So they're set up for the next 10 years essentially down the middle. In 2020, Kekalainen shocked everybody, taking Yegor Chinnikov, who ended up playing 62 games this season. But we wondered about the back end. Corson Kuhlman's top prospect on the back end, along with Samuel Konashko from the Seattle Thunderbirds. Now, as much as we think they may need to shore up a complement with more scoring forwards, now they're really starting to shore up that back end, guys. Jiricek now becomes the #1 prospect on the blue line for the Columbus Blue Jackets, period.
And he says his favorite tennis player is Rafael Nadal, so he's gone through some injury woes. He had to drop out of Wimbledon today. But as you mentioned, he had that knee surgery in January after the World Juniors, but so much skill, so much possibilities with this selection.
Yeah, what I like about him is that there's some comparisons to Moritz Seider. Now, he's not as strong as Moritz was at that time in his career, but the ability to kill plays, play with some physicality, and yet add some offensive production are all parts of what we saw from the Calder Trophy winner in Detroit.
100%, and I agree. I'm going to throw another comparable out there. Once he gets that core strength that Jason was talking about, don't be surprised if there's a little Ryan McDonough in him. A lot of similarities to McDonough at the same age.
Wow, and Ryan McDonough was on the move to Nashville in a trade that happened earlier. If you're just tuning in, the Montreal Canadiens have already made 2 trades on this evening, including picking up Kirby Dach from Chicago. Chicago's going to be on the board in a matter of moments. But first, down to Carolyn Cameron.
Well, David, it's been a draft year unlike any other, with the pandemic and injury for you in December that led to surgery. That being said, after the last 7 months, how satisfying is this moment?
That's incredible. That's incredible because I have a very good friend with Stanislav Svozil, so he's from Czech, and very good organization. So for me, it's awesome.
Well, and at the World Championships, you were teammates with the likes of David Krejci, David Pastrnak.
Yes.
Did either of them give you any solid advice heading into the draft?
Yeah, they said to me on the ice, not on the draft, don't be afraid. So I was not afraid there, so I'm very happy.
Well, congratulations and best of luck in Columbus.
Thank you very much.
Let's take a look at what Columbus is getting in David Jiricek here. You're going to see him on this is what I'm talking about, pocket plays, like tight area game where he can wait for a defender to approach him before making a play. Here's a bomb from the middle of the ice. Pro goal. Nobody's going to stop that from that type of area. Here's what I'm talking about is balance. If you saw there's a little bit of a hiccup when he was trying to defend on the outside. Core strength, a little bit more agility is going to improve that. Again, scoring from range. 2 different goals in these clips, one from deeper in the slot, one from longer range, beating goaltenders clean.
And the last Czech player taken in the first round was Filip Zadina back in 2018. And as far as highest drafted defensemen go, of course, Roman Hamrlik went first overall to the Lightning in '92. But look where he slots in. A pretty good group of defensemen right there. And David Jiricek, number 6th overall this year.
It was really cool. He was talking a little bit about Stanislav Svozil, who was taken by Columbus in the 3rd round last year. He plays for the